Well, our weather's about as crazy as the two-way streets in Louisville right now.
Yeah.
Everywhere you turn, well, one-way streets going back to two-way streets. Next in 10 years, they'll take them back to one-way streets.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's going to take some getting used to for sure, especially if you grew up here learning which streets went which way, all up in the air at this point.
Oh, I know it. Now it's hard to tell people. You turn this way, but keep in mind, you might be able to turn that way.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about tomorrow. We get a nice day, and then you want people to focus on what, the evening hours, late Friday?
Yeah, it'll be more so overnight Friday night. I think if you have Friday evening plans, you'll be fine tomorrow. We'll just have an increase in cloud cover, but we do have a pattern change on the way, and that's Saturday storms ahead. So tonight, nice, mostly dry Friday, maybe a shower during the evening hours, and then rounds of storms expected Saturday. And I know this keeps falling just in time for the weekend, but we have an 80% coverage of rounds of showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. It looks like there could be a wave in the morning and then another wave come the afternoon and early evening. Sunday we'll have a lingering area of low pressure, so I do think we could have more scattered activity. And the next week is a little up in the air dependent on that low. If it clears out, we could dry out, but right now model data still kind of wants to keep it hovering, which would bring us at least isolated shower and storm chances during the heat of the day each day. But for Saturday, we went ahead and put a weather impact alert because there's always a lot of events going on around town this time of year. It's the weekend before JCPS heads back to class, so you might want to be out and about. We have a level 1 out of 5 on the severe weather outlook for every county here in Kentuckiana. So right now we have high pressure. This has been keeping us nice, dry and quiet the last couple of days. That's allowed some drier air, some less humid air to filter in from the north and northeast. But you're noticing some more activity crossing over into the plains. So that will eventually be headed our direction as we get into the course of the weekend. So hour by hour futurecast here tonight, partly cloudy conditions, temperatures cool into the 60s, definitely cooler outside of the city compared to inside Louisville, but overall a nice night. Tomorrow, humidity might increase slightly, but still not all too muggy for late July standards. High temperatures top out in the mid to potentially upper 80s. And once we head into the evening hours, we could see a stray shower, but dry air will help kind of limit the extent of that. Now, once we get into Saturday, you're noticing the timestamp here, 5 a.m. We'll have our first wave of showers and maybe some embedded thunderstorms here move west to east. And then in general, we get a bit of a break mid to late morning into early afternoon ahead of the front. Then by about 2 p.m., we start to see storms fire back up, especially right along the 65 corridor around 3 or 4 p.m. And then they do push off to the east as we carry on throughout the afternoon and evening. So that time frame could be 2 to 7 or 3 to 8, where we could see some stronger storms with heavy rainfall, gusty winds, frequent lightning. Something to watch if you're going to be out and about on Saturday. Just have a way to get indoors. On Sunday, we could have additional activity with that area of low pressure lingering. And then next week, we'll at least keep a low end rain chance. In general, temperatures will start to rebound back into the upper 80s by Wednesday or Thursday.